What strategy should be employed in a free roll to maximise winnings? I played one to show you how. So this is a free roll on GG Poker. There are going to be many thousands of runners, and the top 8 players will get a seat into a satellite to the $10 million GG Masters. In free rolls, we want to be very selective with our hands. This hand is potentially a profitable open, but we will find significantly better spots to get our chips in that will benefit us more in the long run. Spots such as this one with ace-queen. We could just raise, but I like getting greedy here, particularly early in a free roll when opponents may be inclined to gamble with any 2 cards. Now we stay patient and fold our trashy hands. Continue to fold more marginal holdings. Just because you haven't picked up a good hand in a while does not mean you should stray from the strategy. Good hands will come eventually, but not necessarily right away. Now, this is a good situation. Both blinds are sat out, and a player who has played 64% of the hands so far just calls rather than raises. This signifies a lot of weakness, so ace-7 is a very strong hand here, the best hand a huge amount of the time. So we shove, and as you can see, this is why we waited for a good situation, because some players in free rolls are just looking to gamble with very poor hands like 10-8 offsuit. A very welcome double up and reward for our patience in previous hands. So, after a bit more folding, we find ourselves dealt 9s on the button. Wonderful! Let's shove and see if we can get called. Not this time, but winning the blinds, antes and his limp uncontested is great too. After a bit more folding, we pick up another pair, 7s this time. Good enough for a shove here. Again, taking down the dead money is no problem at all. So, we are now at the end of the period where players can register. 4,215 players have entered this tournament, and now 815 remain. Our patience has gotten us far, but we will need some luck if we are to finish in the top 8. Down to only 6.6 big blinds, ace-6 suited is just about good enough on the button. If I were under the gun, I may decide to fold though. We're unfortunately up against a better hand, but you can always get lucky. Now we have a decent stack to work with. After a bit more folding, we find 10s. Good spot to get maximum value, particularly because the big blind has played 77% of the hands he's been dealt. Somehow he folds here though, and we win a small pot against the small blind. After folding some more, we find 10s again. This time we do get called. We double up and we continue on. Another good spot with ace-8, and we chip up a little. Straight after, we pick up ace-queen suited, but unfortunately we lose the flip. We can't win all the pots. Try not to get tilted or affected in any way by this sort of thing. We cannot control how the cards come. Try not to lose your discipline, however short stacked you get. This is very close with ace-3 suited and 2.8 big blinds, but I still think we can find slightly more profitable situations, even when we're this shallow stacked. Remember, your most valuable chip in a tournament is your last one. We pick up ace-queen suited. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we just chop, but at least we're still in. That's the important thing. Ace-5 offsuit? Close, but no thank you. Even king-7 offsuit could debatably be a fold here, but I think we're just getting too good of a price having already posted the big blind. We get lucky and scoop a nice pot. After some folding, we pick up ace-10 offsuit, another good spot. Nice river, and we're still going. 67 players left. Keep on folding. And here's the reward, aces. A nice pot to win. Another nice spot in the next hand with ace-9 offsuit, and now we're 9th out of 57 remaining. After some more folding, we're now down to 25 players and pick up ace-8 offsuit, which is plenty good enough this deep. A nice little pot. Now there are 9 left and 8 places pay. We will be forced all in the next hand, and we're the shortest stack in the tournament. We must call, but there's a good chance we stone bubble. We are 1 card away from bubbling, but we get the most beautiful king and live to fight another day. After a few hands, the 2 blinds are forced all in. The small blind loses and the bubble is burst. If you have any questions related to this topic, or any questions at all, I offer a free coaching service in the VIP Grinders Discord server. Feel free to come in and ask anything you like. I look forward to seeing you there.